We are on individual challenge number 16. Number 1, what is 85% of 540 sales? By this time, you should know what to do. I will remind you, taking your percent and changing it into a decimal, and of means to multiply. All right, number 2. A student has a coupon to save $25 on a computer repair. How much would she pay for a repair that takes 4 hours? Okay, we have to see what our change is. From 2 to 160, 5 to 400, and 7 to 560. There's 2 ways we can do this. We can set up a proportion, or we can see how much it is to get to 1 hour and then multiply it by 4. I think we should see how much it is to get to 1 hour, because we know that 2 hours to 160. So let's just get it to 1 hour. So let's divide. I know 2 goes into 16 8 times. And 2 does not go into 0. So for 1 hour equals $80, right? Okay. It says how much would she pay for a repair that takes for 4 hours? And then don't forget, she has a coupon to save $25 on a computer repair. So now we have to take $80 times 40, or 4. Okay, you're going to finish that up for me. And then you're going to take whatever you got here, and you're going to subtract $25, because she has a coupon that's $25. So you take $25 off of the total amount, and that should give you your final answer. Okay. Number 3, what is the solution to the inequality? All right. We have to do the opposite operation and get your variable by itself. So negative 7x is less than 42. Negative 7x, that operation is multiplying. So the opposite of that is to divide. We're going to divide both by negative 7, both sides by negative 7. Here's the thing, when we divide by a negative, our inequality sign flips. So right now I have x. I have to flip my inequality sign. And we have 42 divided by negative 7. You need to finish this up, and that will give you your answer. X is greater than your answer. Number 4. It says simplify the expression 4 in parentheses n minus 4 plus 14, n equals 5. So what we need to do is, wherever you see the letter n, we need to replace it with the number 5. So I'm going to rewrite this, and I have 4, 5 minus 1 in parentheses plus 14. Now we got to follow PEMDAS. Okay? Your order of operation. We have to do the parentheses first. 5 minus 1. What is 5 minus 1? 5 minus 1 is 4. So I have 4 in parentheses 4 plus 14. Okay? So now that I already did what's in parentheses, I'm going to cross that out. Are there any exponents? I do not see any exponents. Next is multiplication or division, whichever one comes first. And in this case, we do have multiplication. We have 4 times 4. 4 times 4 is 16. And now I have 16 plus 14. Okay, so I already did multiplication. There's no division. The next two are adding and subtracting, whichever one comes first. And I think you can finish this and give me your answer. All right, number 5, it says use distributive property. Simplify the expression. Again, distributive property. We have to distribute to all. Again, remember Halloween? When you go trick-or-treating, you knock on the door, the person distributes candies to all the trick-or-treaters, not just one, to all. So, let's take this 5, and we're going to distribute it to the x and to the 2. Okay, my operation is subtracting. So I'm just going to drop down my subtracting. Okay, so I'm going to do 5 times x, which gives me 5x. And then I drop down my operation subtracting. And then you're going to do 5 times 2. And you're going to finish it off. Okay, that's all it is. 5x minus whatever you got. All right. Number 6, what is the area of the triangle shown below? Okay, area of a triangle. The formula is area equals 1/2 base times height. Okay, so now I'm going to put everything where it belongs. This is my base. This is my height. So now I have area equals 1/2. My base is 30 times my height is 20. Okay? In this case, I'm going to take half of 20 because I like working with a 10. 10 is easy to work with. So if I take half of 20, because of means to multiply, half of 20. So I'm actually doing 1/2 times 20. I get 10. So now I have 30 times 10. I think you can finish this on your own. Don't forget to label. I need your units and labeling, please. All right, let's look at number 7. It says Anna reads 20 pages on Monday, 30 pages on Tuesday, and 32 pages on Wednesday. What is the mean number of pages Anna reads over the 3-day period? Okay, I think you can do this yourself. I will give you the definition though. Mean, add all the numbers. You're going to add up the numbers, then divide by how many numbers you added. Okay, so in this case, you're going to take 20 plus 30 plus 32. Whatever your answer is, you're going to divide it by 3. And that should get you your mean. Number 8, in Noah's math class, by the way, your math lab code today is journal. Write journal under your name. In Noah's math class, there are 17 boys and 21 girls. Write the following ratio, girls to boys in class. Okay, so they're telling us these are our numbers, 17 boys and 21 girls. But it says write the following ratio, girls to boys. So, girls, boys. How many girls do we have? That number will go on top. And how many boys do we have? Okay? Number 9. A rectangular swimming pool is 25 meters long and 17.5 meters wide. It has an average depth of 1 1/2 meter. What is the volume of the pool? All right, we are in volume. To find your volume, it's length times width times height. Okay, There's various ways you can do this. You can turn it all into decimals and multiply them out, or you can continue to work in fractions. Either one does not matter to me. If you decide to keep them in fractions, you have to go around the world, okay? And then multiply them out. If you want to turn these fractions into decimals, you have to divide. Who rocks the house? Top dog rocks the house, okay? So then you're going to multiply 25 times 17.5 times 1.5. Again, if you want to keep them fractions, you have to go around the world and then multiply them out, or change them into decimals and multiply them all out. Last one. A recipe calls for 3 cups of sugars and 9 cups of water. If the recipe is reduced, how many cups of water should be used with 2 cups of sugars? All right? So we have to write our words first. What do we know? Words first. What do we know and what do we need to know? Okay? So our words first. Sugar to water. What do I know? I know that it's 3 cups of sugars. So since this is sugar, my 3 represents 3 cups of sugar and 9 cups of water. Okay? It says how many cups of water should be used if 2 cups of sugar is used. All right? So then up here is 2 cups of sugar. And I don't know about my water. So this is when you cross multiply and divide. So when you cross multiply, you get 3x equals, what's 9 times 2? 18. Okay, now we're down to our one-step equation. 3x. What is the opposite operation of 3x? You divide. So divide both sides by 3, and that should give you your x. Your x represents your water, so it would give you your cups of water.